Low precipitation and cold temperatures define the Arctic tundra. The tundra is a frozen plain that is located at the highest latitudes of the northern hemisphere. Tundra has up to 100% plant cover and wet to moist soils. Three forces interact to form the conditions unique to the Arctic tundra: a permanently frozen deep layer of permafrost, an overlaying active layer of organic matter and mineral soil that thaws each summer and freezes the following winter, and vegetation that reduces warming and retards thawing in summer. The alternate freezing and thawing of the upper layer of soil pushes stones and other material upward and outward from the mass to form a patterned surface with features including frost hummocks, frost boils, earth stripes, and stone polygons. The vegetation structure of the tundra is simple with few species and slow growth. Only species that can withstand constant soil disturbance, buffeting by the wind, and abrasion by wind-carried particles of soil and ice can survive. Arctic plants propagate by vegetative means. Tundra plants are photosynthetically active for only about 3 months out of the year. They maximize use of the growing season and light by photosynthesizing during the 24-hour daylight period. They have erect leaves allowing for almost complete interception of solar radiation. Most of the photosynthate goes into the production of new growth, and at the end of the growing season, resources are allocated to the roots. Most of the tundra vegetation is underground, with root-to-shoot ratios ranging from 3:1 to 10:1. Roots are concentrated in the upper soil that thaws during the summer. Animal diversity in the tundra is low, and invertebrates are concentrated near the surface to include segmented whiteworms, columbolas, and flies. Desert is a general category used to describe this scarcity of plant cover, and deserts represent a diverse group of ecosystems. The arid regions of the world occupy 25 to 35% of the Earth's landmass, and it is the lack of precipitation that is the distinctive characteristic of all deserts. Deserts lie between 15 degrees and 30 degrees latitude in response to the effects of the Intertropical Convergence Zone, ITCZ. Temperate deserts lie in the rain shadow of mountain barriers or are located far inland. Most of the arid environments are found in the northern hemisphere. The Sahara in North Africa is the world's largest desert at 9 million square kilometers. Within the desert biome, the vegetation cover, dominant plants, and groups of associated species differ in response to differences in moisture, temperature, soil drainage, topography, alkalinity, and salinity. Cold deserts and high-elevation hot deserts, such as the Great Basin of North America and the Gobi Desert, can be considered shrub steppes or desert scrub. Hot deserts range from those lacking vegetation to ones with some combination of chenopod's, dwarf shrubs, and succulents. Plants and animals adapt to the scarcity of water through drought evasion. Drought-evading plants flower only when moisture is present and persist as seeds during drought periods. Desert plants may be deep-rooted woody shrubs, for example mesquite, with taproots reaching the water table. Other plants may have shallow roots that extend no more than a few centimeters below the surface, for example cacti, enabling a quick uptake of water when it is available. Drought-evading animals adopt an annual cycle or go into a dormant state. Desert ecosystems support a diversity of animal life including insects such as beetles, ants, and locusts, reptiles such as lizards and snakes, birds, and mammals including grazing and seed-eating herbivores and generalist carnivores. Deserts have low primary productivity. The following sources were consulted in developing this video lecture. Images are credited on each slide and were taken from across the web.